Hey YouTube, it's Mandak coming at you guys with another haul video. So welcome into haul video number 109. So hope you guys are having a great day, great week, whatever. Hope you guys enjoyed my rant from the last video. But yeah, I got some good feedback, some comments on it actually. So because I'm not the only one who's feeling that certain type of way about Lego. But anyways, guys, hope you had a great Memorial Day. I think this will be coming out a couple weeks after Memorial Day actually, but at the time of this filming, it'll be the week right after Memorial Day. So this haul video is kind of like a hodgepodge of stuff that I bought for Memorial Day / stuff that I had sitting around on my desk for a while here that I still haven't like done a haul for. So lots of stuff here that I kind of will get into, but we do have content for each of the 3 sections here today. So hope you guys are excited for that. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the sections of this video. All right, so welcome into the comic book section of haul video number 109, guys. So some stuff here. I have some IST orders that I made. One book I bought at Target, and then some other books that I bought when I was actually away with my girlfriend. We went to New York to see her family, so there's this mall that is nearby her sister's house that we go to, and they have a Newbury Comics store there, which actually was running a half decent sale. They had buy one get one half off for all manga, and then they had 25% off, like I'm pretty sure like all trade paperbacks. But honestly, that I was looking for some out of print stuff, couldn't really find anything, so I was just like, I'll just pass on that. But I did get some stuff from the manga section, and I'll go over what I got there. Picked up volumes 5 and 6 of One Punch Man. So you can see here those 2 volumes. So again, this was a series that I was kind of falling behind on. I did buy like the first 4 volumes out of the gate at Target. This was actually one of the first mangas aside from Pokemon that I actually started collecting. So yeah, very excited to get these 4th and 5th volumes. Paid $16 for 2 of them. So I think that's a pretty good deal. That's around what I would normally pay at Target for them. So I would say that's a good purchase there. You can see, I'll show some interiors here. That's volume 5 there, so really neat. Again, like I always say, I'm not too like discouraged, I guess, by buying a lot of manga, because like I know everyone's like, well, that's gonna really like bury like your percentage of like how much in your collection you've read. And like I always tell myself, like if I ever sit down and decide, once I collect all this one day or get far enough caught up that I can actually sit down and read like a good chunk of this, I feel like I'm gonna breeze through these no problem. I mean, like I said, I can read probably one of these volumes in like a day, so that's not really gonna make me like upset. Again, the reason why I kind of base that off is I read the Pokemon manga. I read the first I don't know how many volumes it was, like 20 something volumes. It was the first 3 generations of Pokemon manga basically. And like I was reading like 1 volume a day pretty much. Like they were such easy reads, such quick reads, and it's looking like it's the same here for this manga, so pretty cool there. While I was at Target, I was actually able to find volume 6 of Attack on Titan here. So we got volume 6 here, which I think is the highest volume I've seen a Target have for a manga, because it's weird. They usually will collect, like, they'll usually have like the first like 4 volumes, and then if you get lucky, you'll get 5 and 6, and then they just jump like up to like the couple most recent volumes, like 23, 24, 25, or whatever, right? So picked up volume 6 here. So very excited to get that. Again, got this for 20% off, so really nice to save money there. But yeah, this is, again, some nice manga, and getting to the point now where I might actually have to consider like a shelving situation for this, because or maybe just a long-term storage situation for my manga, because I just can't display it all right now. So more to come there, but I'm sure I'll find a way to incorporate it here in my collection at some point. But yeah, that's the manga. So on to my IST orders. I made 2 orders here. So the first one, I bought a damage book to get me to the 50%, the $50 shipping limit for free shipping. And that book I went with was Green Arrow Volume 3, Emerald Outlaw, and this collects issues 12 through 17 of the Rebirth Green Arrow. So I do have the first 2 volumes. I found them at like, I think a Books A Million and like maybe an Ollie's. So I picked up the 3rd volume here. You can see here on the back, we have Black Canary. You can see here some interiors. This was damaged because you can see here the spine is completely printed on the front cover here. So when I put this on the shelf, you won't see anything on there. Honestly, it's gonna bother me a little bit since it's gonna be displayed on the shelf as blank, but nothing too serious there, I would say. So not too worried there. And I was able to save some money in the process. So yeah, I've been hunting down some of these Rebirth trades. I mean, I would say for Rebirth, I've collected Batman, obviously, Green Arrow, Wonder Woman, and I think Superman. I think I have the first, yeah, I'm just looking at it right now. I had the first 3 volumes of Rebirth Superman. I think I have the 2nd volume of Nightwing Rebirth. So yeah, that's pretty much like the extent of what I probably will care to collect with Rebirth. Oh, I'm sorry, Aquaman 2. I have the first 2 volumes of that too. So I bought that strictly because Danny Abnett is the writer there. So yeah, but yeah, I mean, really nice to get that. And the main thing that I bought on that purchase was something that I needed because it was a gap in my collection that I probably could have filled like maybe 5 years ago and saved some money in the process and kept my format continuity going with this with this character's stuff. But decided to jump on it because who knows if and when Marvel will produce a complete collection for this. And that's usually the thing, is like, you know, when omnibus come out, I'm usually very patient depending on the character, because I know that eventually in a couple of years, just from what Marvel has done in the past, they'll usually re-release complete collections of the same material, depending on if it's like a more modern series or not. Obviously, if it's something that's older, Marvel will probably go back and, you know, release it in an Epic collection, which we saw with some other stuff. But the book I picked up was She-Hulk by Peter David. And this collects issues 22 through 38 of the 2005 She-Hulk series, as well as She-Hulk Cosmic Collision, X-Factor, numbers 33 through 34, Sensational She-Hulk number 12, and material from She-Hulk Sensational number 1. So, you can see here the cover roll in the back. I'm not going to open it for you because it's still wrapped in shrink wrap. But again, reason why I bought this is that this directly follows Dan Slott's run on She-Hulk, which is also very much acclaimed for the character. So I have that across 3 standard trade paperbacks and the 2nd complete collection. Don't ask me how or why I arrived to that collection, you know, format. It just happened that way. It doesn't bother me. But yeah, this directly follows it, and I'm very excited to read this because obviously Peter David has a lot of history with a Hulk character, with the Hulk character. So I'm very excited to read his run on this. And honestly, after this, I don't really see myself collecting much more She-Hulk. I've read Dan Slott's run. I've read Charles Soule. I think I talked about this on a previous haul video. I read Tamaki's run. You know, I have the Epic Collection, which I think they might release a 2nd one because my friend told me that John Byrne takes breaks, you know, with She-Hulk and comes back right before it gets canceled, pretty much. Or I think he leaves like 10 issues before it gets canceled. So if they release an Epic for that stuff, I might end up buying it. But yeah, other than that, I don't really see myself collecting much else of She-Hulk unless you know, some crazy series comes out that's well acclaimed. I mean, I'm sure there's probably a series out right now from Marvel that is collecting She-Hulk stuff. I could be wrong on that, but yeah, very excited to get this and jumped on it. I mean, it was $75 cover, so I got it for about 40. I think it was like 45 or something, maybe. You know, I think that's a decent deal for this. I mean, you know, this is about 600 pages, I would say, maybe 500, 600 pages. So this will be a quick read. Definitely something I'm going to read before the show comes out here in August. So I probably should have mentioned this before I got into this haul, but I'm currently into the 4th epic collection of Thor, which is, wow, why am I drawing a blank here what the name of that is? Wow, I can't remember. Is it To Wake the Mangog? Yeah, I think it's To Wake the Mangog. So I don't foresee myself finishing all of my Thor stuff before the movie, but I will get pretty close actually. I may get to the Walter Simonson run before the movie. Which honestly, like, if I finish the omnibus, I think that might be the spot where I cut it until, you know, pick it up again. But I'm really enjoying it, you know, because again, my plan is to kind of read, you know, characters before the shows come out. So I mentioned it before, I read Miss Marvel, really enjoyed that whole series by Wilson. Got into Thor here. I'm flying through this epic collection. I mean, once like the late 60s roll around, the book just changes completely. You know, Lee and Kirby are still writing the book, and, you know, we get into like that paper mache art that Kirby does, and or collage, I guess, not mache, it's collage work in the back. And the book, the stories just are so much better now. I don't know what it is. Like, it just feels like ever since like issue 145 on, the series just took off, and now I'm just really loving Thor. You know, I know that the Lee Kirby era is coming to a close here in the next 20 issues or so, but I'm very much enjoying it. And again, you know, once I get done with that, I'm going to jump straight into She-Hulk, because that's the next thing up. So don't have a lot of back reading to catch up with her, just the epic in this. So it shouldn't be too hard to get that stuff read before the show comes out. So, but yeah, and then the last thing I have here, probably the most exciting thing that I was waiting for, and I'm so happy it was released, and I was so happy I was able to pick it up. And it's just so nice, because I am almost certain that this is the end of this creator's run on this character. And that is the Incredible Hulk Omnibus by Peter David, Volume 4. So as I've mentioned on previous haul videos, collecting this series has been a journey for me. You know, I didn't pick it up when it first came out, so I was chasing reprints. Ordered one book on Amazon, I think it was Volume 2 that I ordered on Amazon for like $70 or something. Like, it was, you know, I honestly did not think I was going to be able to collect it all. I jumped on, I think, at Volume 3 or something, and I was trying to chase down the first two, so it was just a very sticky situation. But I'm very excited to have this, and I'm almost certain, just by looking at, like, I just went online to find, I'm like, please let this be the last book that I have to collect here, because I can't take, my wallet can't take it, and also I just can't take the anxiety of trying to find these books. I mean, this wasn't too bad. You know, when it came out release, I bought it on IST. It was packed and shipped the next day. So also a huge shout out to IST for their faster response time now. I think ever since they made their change to their new warehouse, the response time with like getting orders packed and shipped has been night and day. I mean, like I said, this order, this was my one book I placed in this order. Now, granted, it was one book. This was packed and shipped the very next day and shipped out to me. So, you know, I'm very excited to get this. This collects issues 436 through 467 of Incredible Hulk, as well as number -1. Incredible Hulk number 90, Incredible Hulk Annual 97, Savage Hulk number 1, Cutting Edge number 1, Cable number 34, Onslaught Marvel Universe Incredible Hulk Hercules Unleashed. Holy crap, that's a long title. And Heroes Reborn, The Return, numbers 1 through 4. So yeah, very excited to get this. We'll put this on the pile here. Honestly, I'm just looking at my Hulk shelf now. I think really this should hopefully fill this out. Hopefully I don't have to bleed this shelf into another shelf. But yeah, I think honestly, aside from collecting some of the Immortal Hulk stuff, you know, I think there's another hardcover that's due out at the end of this, you know, towards, you know, the end of this year. Maybe it's coming out soon. Aside from that, I don't really see myself collecting much more Hulk. I mean, I have Peter David's run. I have Future Imperfect, which I honestly might be in one of these omnibus. I'll have to check because I might be able to sell that. Planet Hulk. I have World War Hulk. I have the Totally Awesome Hulk series, and then I have Immortal Hulk. So honestly, I don't really see myself collecting much else. I mean, that might be it for me. Honestly, if you would have told me 5 years ago that I would have a full cube of Hulk stuff, I would have laughed at you, because Hulk is honestly like not one of my favorite characters. But you know, I really do love Peter David as a writer. I mean, I've read a lot of his stuff across other, you know, other stuff in his, you know, in his eclectic writing history, I guess. So I'm very excited to read this and get into it. I mean, it's a humongous run, you know, spread over 4 omnibus. So I'm very excited to dive into that. But anyways, guys, that was the comic book section here of haul video number 109. I hope you enjoyed this, and thank you for watching this part. Alright guys, so welcome into the card section here of haul video number 109. So I do have some other cards that I have, but just for the sake of not making this section like super long with all the unboxing, I will split up some of my card hauls to haul video number 110, which hopefully should be coming in the next week or so. Hopefully I don't have to delay that anymore, but yeah, we'll go ahead and look at this. The one thing I did pick up, so I want to give a shout out to this store that I went to a couple weeks ago. My girlfriend and I went out to eat. We went to Phoenixville and we were shopping around, and there's a store in downtown Phoenixville that is called Nerd Merch. So they sell a bunch of stuff: comics, pop figures, board games. And they also do sell Pokemon cards. They have a whole back area where you can play like tournaments and shop loose cards, stuff like that. So, you know, I wasn't really in the market to like, also we were kind of short on time, so I didn't really want to go through like all the cards and see which ones I wanted. So they were actually on a sale. I think it was like 10% off all boxed Pokemon collections, which basically were boxes or ETBs. And so I looked through what they had, and I actually did have a lot of stuff already. So I went ahead and picked up the one ETB that I didn't already have, and that is the Vivid Voltage ETB. So I know this is an older box. This is from 2020, so a couple years old. It's really funny because, you know, this was one of those ETBs that was like going for like crazy prices online at the time, because people were just, back in 2020, Pokemon cards were just out of this world expensive. They were impossible to find. Like, it was just an awful time to be a Pokemon card collector. Even last year at this time was really bad. But now, like, you can walk into a Walmart, a Target, you'll find plenty of these. You'll find boxes, you'll find booster packs. It's back. Like, it's really good to see that all of the like phony like card investor people have gone away, so now there's more cards for the rest of us to kind of have and enjoy. So I'm gonna box this here for you today, and hopefully we'll get some good stuff here. But just to go over, you know, basic ETB here, you get 8 booster packs, you know, Vivid Voltage. We get the dividers, we get the sleeves, we get the energy cards, dice, status, condition, markers. So yeah, very excited to get this, and let's go ahead and unbox this and see what we got. So yeah, so this series, this Vivid Voltage set came out, I would say probably about like a half a year before I got back into Pokemon card collecting, and this is like really tough to open for some reason. There we go. Shrink wrap is a bitch sometimes. All right, there's that. the sleeve comes off, and I can't really show it well here on camera, but you can look inside there and see the art there. Very nice. So we get the user's manual or the player's guide, all of the cards that probably I will never have. I think I do have some of these though, just from looking at these. I think I've collected some, let's see. Yeah, I mean, some of these are just crazy. Like, some of these would be awesome to have, but who knows? We'll see. All right, so there's the top of it. Just your basic ETB, right? Basically comes up, you know, you open it. I like the presentation. I like that Pikachu there. So you can look inside here. We get the dice. Nothing special there. More status condition markers. We'll put those there. Let's see what we got here. We got our booster packs. This is the most important here. Just to kind of show off what else we got here. We do have some dividers, so very nice to see those. I have plenty, but we'll be good. We have our energy cards, so we'll put those in with the rest of my energy cards that I currently own. I have a shit ton of those, so don't need any extras there. This is a code for this. I'm not sure what this will be for, but there you go. Merry Christmas. And then we have our Vivid Voltage sleeves. So very nice. Yeah, just your basic ETB stuff. So we'll put that all back in here, and we'll get into what's the most important here. So again, we get, you know, in an ETB you get 8 booster packs. So this was not covered. Wow, I'm thinking about comics. This retailed for $40. I got 10% off, so not too crazy deal, but got a couple dollars knocked off, which is always good. So we'll go ahead and open these here one by one, see what we get. Starting with ya boy Celebi. Let's open this up and see what we got in here. Man, I cannot open these to save my life. All right. Here is the code for that. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so we got a Steel Energy. We have a Go-Goat. Man, there's so many of those. We have a Ferrothorn. We have a Dusclops. We have a Seedot. We have a Pick-a-Peck. We have a Mudbray. Weedle. Joltik. Reverse Hollow Moo Moo Cheese. I think that's a first for me. And we have a holographic Snorlax. So nothing too crazy there. Hollow and reverse hollow. So let's go ahead and open the second pack here and see what we get. Oh my god. I saw like a video online like how to open them, but I still struggle with it. Oh well. All right, here is the code for this one. I feel like I should put the codes like after the pack, so people are like, oh crap, that one had a nice card, let me go redeem it. Who knows? All right, we got a Water Energy. We have good old Shuckle. Might hear a train in the background. We have a Cramorant. We have a Drone Rotom card. Another Weedle. We have a Tallow. That's the clay art there. It's really nice. I know some people who like strictly collect just clay like art. We have a Sandile. Got a bunch of those. An Oshawott. I love that starter from Black and White. We have a Pineco. I think that's the first. That might be, maybe not. I think I have Pinecos before. Reverse Hollow Arrokuda. Very nice there. Love that. And finishing off our deck here, we have a Beedrill. So nothing crazy there. Another reverse hollow to add to the group, but nothing too nuts here. Let's open up another one here. We got Pikachu. All right, so here is the code for that one if you want to use it. 2, 3, 4. All right. We have Lightning Energy, Electric Energy, Aromatic Energy. It's one of those decks that has two energy cards. That sucks. We have Mightyena. That's a nice looking card there. We have Bay or B. We have Pharaoh Seed, which is nice because we had Pharaoh Thorn earlier, so that's nice to have both of those. Another Charmander. That's a cute card. We have a Wooper. Galarian Meowth. Cottony. Reverse Hollow Girafarig. And holy shit, guys, we got a Galarian Obstagoon. Holy crap. Wasn't that one of the gold ones that was in there? Oh my god. I'm sorry, I gotta put this in a sleeve right now. I'm gonna keep a couple of these sleeves here nearby just in case. Wow. Wow. Let me see here. I'm curious. I want to see how rare this is. Pull out the player's guide. Yeah, that is right there on the very last page. Wow. Oh my god. That is crazy. Wow. That is nuts, guys. That might be probably one of my rarest cards in my collection, honestly. Wow, that's nuts. I'd be curious to see how much this is going for online. That's probably some crazy ass amount. That is insane. Wow. All right, well, we'll keep that up here. And we'll keep going. Now watch me get nothing else the rest of this. Watch me get nothing else the rest of the CTV here. Wow, that is nuts. I mean, to my friends who collect cards, if you're watching this, I'd love to see like what they think about that and kind of what that is. That's nuts. That was, oh my god, that makes me so happy. I can't believe that. All right. So here is the code for this next one. So whoever got the code for that one, good for you. That's a nice little treat there. All right. Got Fire Energy. Honestly, I can care less what I get in the rest of this. That makes this whole thing worth it. That probably pays for the whole ETB, honestly. We got some Moo Cheese. Got another Ferrothorn. Got a Careless. Careless. An Eevee. I have a crap ton of those. Electrike. A Clefairy. I have a bunch of those. Nothing crazy there. We have a Phanpy. Another Galarian Meowth. A Reverse Hollow Wailmer. Very pretty card there. And finishing off our booster pack here, we have a Vaporeon. So nice additions there to the collection, as General Grievous would say. All right. Whew, 4 packs down. As I mentioned earlier, we've picked up this Butte, which again is one of the rarest cards, I would say, just by looking at the player's guide in this set. So that's nuts. I can't believe that. So we're back to Celebi here, so let's open up this and get going. We're already 13 minutes into this. All right. Here is the code for that one. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Psychic Energy. Girafarig. Electric. Delmice. We have a Chatot. Chatot. I think it is. I don't know. Chatot. We have an Execute. We have a Clobopus. We have a Skiddo. We have a Shuppet. We have a reverse hollow Zygarde. It's a really nice looking card there. And finishing off our pack here, we have a Exploud. So nothing crazy there. Got another reverse hollow. We've been getting pretty consistent reverse hollows in these decks here. I think, not sure if that's how it's like formatted to be, like you get one of those in each one, but yeah. So let's go ahead and open up another one here. All right. There's the code for that one if you want to use this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Honestly, I low-key like stopped like redeeming the codes because I have so many codes to redeem. It was like I'm like, this is not worth it. Steel Energy. Excadrill. Got another B. Another Girafarig. Another Trubbish. Well, I think this might be our first one actually tonight. Another Shuppet. I have a couple of those already. A Choodle. A Riolu. A Seedot. Another one of those tonight. A Sandile. Reverse Hollow. And an Orbeetle V. Let's go. Putting that one into a sleeve here as well. Nice. So definitely not as rare, but also very nice to get an Orbeetle V. I don't have one of these, so very nice to have one in my collection here. But yeah, I'm getting to the point now where I have a lot of like Pokemon V cards, so I can definitely use them for deck building now. Like it's just, I have enough where I can probably very efficiently build one. So nice. All right, so we got two kind of rarish cards going on here. Well, I guess I wouldn't say like a V card is very like rare, but it's something, right? Like it makes the pack worth it. All right, here is the code for this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so we got a Water Energy, Windon Stadium, Nuzleaf. Come on, I want a Shift Tree. Memory Capsule, another Weedle, a Drillbur. We have another Clefairy, another Wailmer, this time just regular card there, a Tynamo. Ooh, I like this art. I don't know what type of art this is. We have a, looks like it's a, I guess it's a holographic Zacian. I kind of want to put that one in the sleeve because that one has like a weird texture on it too. I don't know what this is. We'll keep that with the group. That's a nice looking card too. All right. And then lastly here we have a Whimsicott. So Interesting. I wonder what that is. I'll have to look that up, see where that fits in the rarity list there. All right, last pack here. Let's see if we can finish strong. Can we get 2 of those golden ones? Probably not, but one can dream, right? Wow, I can't believe that. That honestly might be the best pull I've had in a deck ever. Here's the code for this one. Want to use that? 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's finish off strong here. Let's finish off with a nice pack. Dark Energy. Got a Trumbeak. We have Nessa. We have a Krokorok. We have another Choodle. Another Riolu. Another Eevee. Another Seedot. Another Electrike. Jeez. A reverse holo Drillbur. And finishing off our deck here, we have an Electros, which honestly is not too bad. We got the full evolution chain for that. So, when people say like, oh, why do you buy ETBs? Obviously if you're just getting into the hobby, it's a very easy way to get everything you need to start building a deck, right? You have all the other associated stuff like the energies and stuff like that. But really, when you look at the cards that you get here, aside from the more rare cards, right? You do get a lot of good stuff here to start building decks, right? Like you have evolution chains here, stuff that you can really use in a deck that you want to build. So, but yeah, I mean the crazy thing of the night has to be this. I mean, this is just insane that I pulled this. Usually I wait till I post these videos to share with my friends, but honestly, I might just send a picture of this in the chat to see what they think. I mean, so they'll probably know that I already pulled this, but this is just nuts. I mean, that's nuts. I got to put this into a top loader too, so we'll do that too. But yeah, 20 minutes of unboxing Pokemon cards, but I can tell, I've said this numerous times in the past, I really enjoy unboxing these on here for you guys, just to get my live reaction to this stuff. But yeah, that's nuts. Very much excited to use that somehow in a deck, or maybe just keep it away from everybody and make sure it doesn't get damaged in any way. I'd really be curious to look that up and see how much it is. But anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed this haul video. I know I did. So thank you so much for watching the card section here of haul video number 109. All right, guys, so welcome into the Lego section here of haul video number 109. And before I get into my Lego, I do, again, I do want to say, thank you so much for the people who, I guess, provided support, if that makes sense, of my previous videos rant of the Lego Star Wars stuff. I'm glad I'm not the only one who kind of sees it that way. But anyways, we'll go ahead and get into this. But before I do the Lego, I do want to show a shirt that I got from my girlfriend's sister. So we went up and visited them, and recently my girlfriend and I both got pay raises, as people do. Every year you get raises for your jobs and stuff like that. Obviously, I'm not going to talk about what I make here, but yeah, I mean, we were just, my girlfriend is very close to her sister, and she told her about our raises and our, my girlfriend actually got promoted to a new position. So I was very happy for her. But they, her sister and her husband are very generous, and they went ahead and just got us some small gifts just to show their appreciation and to reward us for our moving up the corporate ladder, if you will. So they actually bought me this shirt, which I think is very cool. It says "Eat, Sleep, Build, Repeat." It has little Lego bricks on it, so I love that. This is a large, which honestly, for anyone who doesn't know, I think this might have been the first time I've mentioned this. I had been on a track of losing weight. So 6 months ago, this probably wouldn't fit me, but now I think this should be plenty big for me to wear. So again, just want to give a huge shout out to Alicia and Adam for giving me this shirt. I love this. This is very cute, and this will definitely go nice during the summer months because my girlfriend bought me a Lego sweater to wear during the winter months. So this will be very nice to have. So thank you so much for this shirt again. So getting into the Lego, we do have some stuff here I wanted to go over. Well, I went to the Lego store at that mall that I mentioned earlier in my comic haul. That there's a Lego store at the mall that we went to when we were visiting my girlfriend's sister and her husband. So I went ahead to the Lego store, and I wasn't really looking for much, honestly. I didn't really end up with a lot, but I did pick up 2 of the Muppets minifigure packs because I honestly haven't seen them anywhere, really. Maybe I'm just looking in the wrong areas, but really haven't found a lot. So I went ahead and bought 2, and directly after this haul video, I'm going to go build them with my girlfriend because we are keeping our fingers crossed to get Mr. Beaker. That's who we want to get. And the chef too. Those are the 2 funniest ones that we like. So I'm very excited to build these, and we'll see what we get. Hopefully I don't get repeats like I did with the Marvel ones. That really triggered me. I got so burned on that, it's not even funny. So yeah, there's that. When I was at Target, I can't remember what it was, but I was at Target, went ahead and bought some poly bags that I saw were kind of floating around, and I was kind of holding off on them because was thinking about maybe throwing them on like an online Target order or something. But I went ahead and picked them up because I'm like, you know what? I'd rather just buy them now and risk possibly not getting them in the future. So I went ahead and picked up the Jurassic World Dinosaur Market set. And just so you guys are aware, I did buy 2 of these. So one of them I'm going to keep sealed, and then one of them I'm going to open up here and build. So this is nice. Comes with a minifigure, a little Velociraptor, or whatever that is, mold there, a little egg. So nice little build there. Really like that poly bag set. And then I also picked up the Minecraft Turtle Beach poly bag. So I don't play Minecraft. I don't collect Minecraft sets. The only things I have in Minecraft in my collection are the poly bags. I think these are cool. Definitely easy, cheap way to get the minifigure, and I think the builds are pretty interesting as well. So yeah, we'll build this as well. I think also in that same purchase, I may have bought this as well, which was annoying because I thought it would the sale thing said it was $2 off, and I went to up to the front and it said it was full price, and I was the lazy introverted person that I am. I didn't bother to hunt down a Target employee to tell them about it, so went ahead and bought this, and that is the new police car for this year. So Lego usually always has a police car circulating around, like, and it's, every time you go on lego.com you can always find a police car to buy. The last one I actually really liked. I actually bought 2 of them. They were around for maybe a couple years before they were retired. This new one's nice. It fits into more of the mold of what the new police line looks like for Lego. So I do have some of those vehicles, so this should very well acclimate to those, like that look, if you will, with like the police logo and stuff like that. But I think this is good, right? For 94 pieces, $10. Perfect, almost perfect price per piece ratio there. You get a minifigure. Yeah, not really too much going on here, but always good to get some city sets. And I might pick up another one of those if I see another sale for it, just to maybe toss on an order to get free shipping or something. But other than that, I've really stayed away from city sets this year. I mean, last year I was buying a lot of them, and this year I've honestly bought that might be my first one I think I bought of 2022, honestly. I don't think I bought any other ones. I mean, just not really something I need to get into right now. And like I said before, if I ever get the chance to make a Lego City someday, you know, like set up or whatever, like I can always just go buy the most current sets that are coming out, because they're always going to be making city sets. It's like their third highest selling like property, you know. So yeah, that's that. While I was at the Lego store, I did make it a point to pick up 2 sets that I knew, again, I could only buy at the Lego store. So from people who have seen my previous haul video, you will see that nothing on this list here was bought from Lego aside from the Muppet stuff and these 2 sets. So the first one here being the Iron Man brick sketch, and the second one being the Miles Morales brick sketch. I'll talk about each one of these separately, but excuse me. Yeah, I went ahead and bought this because this is the only place you can purchase it, right? You can't get it at Target, Amazon, Walmart, nothing like that. So I had to buy it from Lego. So I went ahead and picked it up. I can't tell you how excited and happy I am that they finally made a brick sketch of Iron Man. I've been asking for this for years. Ever since the brick sketch line came out, I was really hoping that the second line of brick sketches would be Iron Man, but unfortunately we got Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse, which again I bought, but yeah, I'm very excited to get this. It's funny now, like they're retailing these for like $17, which when they were first released were selling for $20, which people, unlike me, which a lot of people were not biting for, right? $20 for something like this, people didn't buy. And Lego pretty quickly lowered the price on these to get these to sell. But yeah, I mean, $17 is a really random price point for Lego. That's not really a price you see them put stuff at. But yeah, just to comment on this set though, it looks amazing. I really want to actually build this tonight, but I'm actually working on the Bad Batch shuttle right now. But really, really love this. I know exactly where I'm going to put this in my collection here once I build it. The colors pop, you know, the dark red for Lego is amazing. They decided to go with the yellow route this time, which I like because it makes it look a little bit more classic to me. And then that dark blue, or that azure, like turquoise blue in the background is a very nice contrast that I really like. So, oh, and there's actually different shades of it too. So that's really cool too. But yeah, really love this. As soon as I saw it was announced like a couple months ago, I was like, I need to get this. Like, I need to buy this. So yeah, very excited to get that. Moving on here to the Miles Morales brick sketch. Again, Lego knocked it out of the park here. Pretty basic design here though. You know, Miles Morales, you know, design is really simple. So they did a really good job. I like that like the greenish blue color that they went with the background. The hood piece, very interesting design they went with there. They even included like the little straps there for the hoodie. But yeah, really love enjoying this. I definitely have a place I think I'm going to put this. I might put this with my Ultimate Comics stuff because, as we all know, Miles Morales appeared first, you know, for the first time in the comics during the Death of Spider-Man storyline. So, or Death of Ultimate Spider-Man. So yeah, very excited to have this, and again, retail for $17. So yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm not really sure where Lego goes next after the brick sketches, or with the brick sketches. I know they did Star Wars, DC out of the gate. You can see the Batman behind me. So those two are kind of already done. I mean, they can always revisit them, right? Disney. That now we have the Marvel, so I'm not sure where they go from here. They might do Harry Potter possibly. You know, they could do Mario maybe. I don't know. I think it's really, honestly, the sky's the limit for them. Honestly, for me, I really do love the line. I know a lot of people thought that the line was going to get canceled after one limited run of sets. But we're into the 3rd year of this now, and I'm assuming they're selling if Lego is still making them. So they are only releasing 2 a year now, though. So initially they were selling 4, you know, 2 of each IP. But now they're only releasing 2 a year, which honestly for me is not really, like, it's not like I'm like clamoring for brick sketches, right? Like, it's not like I'm like, I need brick sketches now. But, you know, I think it's a good little niche that they're hitting there. You know, if if you don't want to spend the $120 for the art sets, you know, this is a very nice alternate there. So like, you know, if you don't want to spend 120 bucks for the Batman set, you can go ahead and can pick up that little Batman brick sketch there. So, but yeah, have some more sets here to go over. So, two of these, the last two sets here are actually sets that I've already shown on these. Maybe I've shown both of them, or maybe I've shown only one. I have both of these already in my collection, but I went ahead and picked them both up again for a couple reasons. So I'll show the first one here. Then that is the Avengers Hall of Armor set from 2019. So this set I believe is already retired. But for some reason on Amazon, I've been seeing this retail for $48, which is actually the price I think I bought it for. I think I bought it for 20% off. I did pay full price for this at the time it was released. But went ahead and picked this up because the new Hall of Armor set, or the new Iron Man Armory is coming out, which is grossly overpriced, by the way, at $90. So I went ahead and picked this up because I did buy another copy of this set. And then I also bought the 2020 set that came out, like that was like the smaller version of his stuff. And my plan is to try to combine all these into one giant armory set to put on display here. So I will have to go back and dig through my sets to find the other two here. But yeah, I went ahead and picked this up. You know, great minifigures. You know, the Iron Man Mark 1, Mark 5, Mark 41, the Mark 50. The two Outriders, you know, really nice selection there. The Igor armor is awesome. So I'm very excited to have this. And yeah, I went ahead and picked this up for $48. It's funny, as soon as I bought it, I looked online again and it was actually going like for over the retail price that it's initially sold for. Is selling for like $70 now. So I'm assuming it's retired, or I'm assuming the stock is running low, and you know, the retailers keep bumping up the prices. So but yeah, picked that up and I'm very excited. I was able to sneak in there at the last minute and pick it up. It was very, very much an impulsive buy, but I do plan to like have like combine all those sets together and have like a nice display for all of my like minifigures for Iron Man. That's kind of my plan, is to kind of have enough slots to display all of my like minifigures there. So more to come on that. You know, hopefully I can get that haul set up. But yeah. And then the last set here is another one that I have bought already. And the reason why I bought another one is I want to display this in my room here. And the first one I have is actually stored away, and it's actually at my parents' house. So I didn't want to have to drive all the way there to pick it up. And I do also want to have two of these as well because, you know, I actually bought two of the counterparts of this set, which is the TIE Fighter, and that is the X-Wing here from 2021. So initially when I remember building the first one of this, I really loved the building experience. The minifigures are on point. This set retailed for $50. It's now on sale permanently pretty much for $40 now. So if you're curious and you want to get an X-Wing, I mean, it's crazy. For $40 you get an X-Wing. I mean, like, the prices of X-Wings were going up so exponentially. Like freaking like Poe Dameron's X-Wing from Rise of Skywalker was retailing for $90. And I was just like, when did like X-Wings become $90? Like, that's insane. So Lego really flipped the book last year, gave us a $40 TIE Fighter, gave us a $50 X-Wing, gave us a $70 Imperial Shuttle. So very much made it affordable for someone like myself who just got back into the hobby a couple of years ago to purchase all these iconic sets for a cheap price. So I went ahead and picked this up, and again, the reason why I wanted this is so I can display it with the rest of my like sets up here, and hopefully this month I can do my updated collection updates. You can see kind of the stands that I use. I bought stands from this seller on Etsy that are really amazing, and I'm very much excited to build the X-Wing and put the X-Wing on that display. I think it's going to look really nice display there with the Millennium Falcon, the Razor Crest, the Mandalorian Starfighter, all that stuff. I'm very much excited to see how it looks that turns out. But yeah, went ahead and picked this up, $40, really nice set. very affordable, and I commend Lego for that. I will give them points for that, but for their May the 4th stuff, I can't give them points for that either. So, but yeah, that has been my Lego haul. So, a bunch of different smaller things, but very much excited to get building here. And again, trying to keep my log down and not trying to build up too much sets in my collection. So, thanks for watching this part of haul video number 109. Alright guys, so thank you so much for watching haul video number 109. I hope you enjoyed it. A lot of good stuff here. A lot of surprising things, definitely from like the card section. I really enjoyed that. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. You know, next week I do have some books that should hopefully be here by the time that I get around to making the next haul video. So hopefully that will be good. But I'll explain more about what those are coming here shortly. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this haul video, and until next time, I will see you guys on the flip side. Peace.